Hello and welcome to another Super 3 Boy Blender tutorial. Today I'm just going to kind of go over all the kind of tutorials we've been doing on YouTube and on Nistic. And so just kind of try to follow along. We're basically going to be making a house and some other things in this tutorial. So don't forget to go to forum.nistic.com for any questions you might have, or to just post your renders. We also have some tutorials here, user submitted tutorials that you might want to check out. And also we have this ambient occlusion tutorial that you definitely want to check out. It'll make your renders look a lot more realistic. So we're going to go down here to Blender and we're going to go ahead and start. So we're going to use our default cube today. Hit the S key and the X key, and we're going to hit 2 to scale it 2 times its size. So now we have a little block here. We're going to go to Tab into Edit Mode, Subdivide Once, go down here to Edge Select, something we really haven't done before, and we're going to click that button right there. So we're going to select the edge with the right mouse button, hit Shift, select the other edge, hit the G key, Z key, and move it up 1.1. So just type in GZ 1.1. So that looks just about right. So now we're gonna just hit A twice to deselect and select everything. Then I'm gonna subdivide this twice more and view front. Zoom in and make a door. So I'm going to do this by deselecting everything, selecting these faces with shift right mouse button, and simply X faces, so we can kind of see inside. So after that, I'm going to back to front view here, make things a little easier, and I'm going to select our windows. And I just hit the P key and selected to make them a separate object. So from there, I can go here and make a chimney by selecting these things up top, going from, let's say, a side view, extruding on the Z-axis by hitting Z, just move those up, and then I'm going to rotate it, negative 45 degrees, rotate it a little bit more, let's hit the S to scale it, make it a little smaller, back into object mode so we can kind of see what we did. So go to the camera mode, you can see our windows, our door, and our chimney here. It probably needs to be a little bit bigger. So I just went back into edit mode, hit the G key, and scale it on the Z axis a little bit more. So now what we're going to do from here, we're going to just duplicate this and hit 0 so it doesn't move anywhere. Hit P, selected, and then we're going to just select that little portion up there. So what we're going to do is make some smoke come out of that chimney by going here, just adding a new material. From there, we're going to turn it shadeless white. Just click the shadeless button, turn it white. Then we're going to go down here to the physics, add some particles. Seems just about right. Increase the amount, and make it a little bit more random, and hit the right arrow so we move forward in frames. So we got some smoke there. Okay, so after we do that, we're going to select the windows down here, and we're also going to change its material. If you want to look over this more, just go to the making glass tutorial on YouTube. Ray mirror, ray transparency, move that up 2. Increase ray mirror, increase the IOR, and absolutely no alpha. That's what that is. So right now, we should have something very basic. If I put this at 50% in the render button here, so it takes a less time to render, and make sure it's centered in the camera and we have the particles or windows in our house. So we render current frame, and see how that looks. So we have our little smoke thing there, we have our windows, and all that stuff. So now what we're going to do, we're going to go to top view, we're going to select everything here by hitting B, selecting everything, and we might want to do that in the wireframe mode so we can select everything. Hit M, move that to a layer. That's also addressed in another tutorial. So we're on this first layer, we're going to add mesh, we're going to add a cube, and we're going to make this cube pretty big. So size, sorry that you really can't see it. Okay, so now we're back. We're going to hit shift to select these two layers at once. View, front, and we're going to move this cube up, and that's basically just going to be our ground. So the last thing we're going to do, we're going to add some ambient occlusion, and that's done by going into the materials and then going to the world tab here, ambient occlusion, and this is further addressed in a tutorial on the user tutorial section on Nistic. Increase the samples to like 12. View, camera, and let's give this a whirl. So hit F12 and wait for it to render. So I mean, this is just all the tutorials kind of thrown together really quickly. You can go a lot farther with this through all the tutorials. You can really look at the particles tutorial to do the smoke better. Look at the glass tutorial. I would also suggest the grass tutorial, so you can kind of make a little grass for your house there. So, I mean, you can just have fun with this, make your own little scene. This is just a simple little house here. You can make more windows and make it taller, make it look like an apartment building or whatever you want to do. Just have fun. So, I hope you kind of learned a little bit about the different techniques here. Like, we haven't gone over using edges much in these tutorials, and so I just kind of showed you that, and just reinforcing some concepts, and then I'm showing this new thing, ambient occlusion. As you can see, it looks a little bit more realistic. I know the YouTube quality is a little low, so I'm not sure if you're seeing this as good as I am. So that's why I also suggest you go to forum.nistic.com and click on Blender tutorials, and I have all the YouTube tutorials but just at a higher quality. So you should check that out as well. So I mean, now you can just kind of see the basic render of the cube and the house that we made here, just the basic house. So I hope you learned something in this tutorial. Had a little fun making your own house. So I'll see you guys in the next tutorial. Okay, bye.